Thursday night, and we are here. I am on Facebook Live, I am on YouTube Live, and here we go. Oh, why am I hearing this over here? So if you are watching, please comment with your name so I can say hi, see what's up. That's what I would like to do. So I'm looking around to see our comments here. Are we going on over here? There we go. Anybody watching? Do we have any comments just yet? Looking to see. All right, so if you just comment with your name, I'll give you a shout out. But I wanted to say what's up, happy Thursday, and putting that down right over here. There we go. Okay, we're in here. Oh, we got Aubrey, we got Sarah. Yes, my ladies, Aubrey and Sarah. I feel like you two would actually make very, very good friends. Aubrey is a theater and music teacher. You're a music teacher, Aubrey, I know, at an elementary school. Sarah Benedict has her own music channel on YouTube, Sarah Benedict Music, and she's a worship leader as well, Aubrey, as is Aubrey, and also theatrical on both of your ends. So, Sarah, okay, thank you for pointing out my earrings, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna address this throughout the evening. But I was donated a Cricut machine by a wonderful, generous person who really wanted to help me with my business. And my husband and I, we did release for the first time our website, which will eventually be a podcast. So it's the allsbrookfamily.com. This is our logo, you guys. Aren't these so cute? So I made these earrings. Eventually, I will be using this to accommodate my Patreon account. As some of you know, or many of you know who are watching, oh, we got Jeremiah. Hey, Jeremiah, that's my husband. So anyway, I have my Patreon account where as low as $5 a month, you can support me as I live by Jingle and putting out and producing these worship videos. So that's for another time, but either way, I will be eventually giving some incentives for people to sign up, like such as things like this, fun little gifts for people who are supporting me and my family, just to say thank you. And yeah, I'm very excited about all the World of Wonders. We're gonna have t-shirts, we're gonna have hats, we're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff. But come on, look at these earrings. It's me and my husband, you guys. So thank you so much to my generous donor who wants to remain anonymous, but you know who you are, and I really appreciate you so much. So I did ask for questions for this week. If there are any Q&A time, I'm looking around to see what comments we have going on right now. I'm always available for questions and answers. One that I did get that I'm going to do, actually, you know what? We'll start with the video. All right, so this week's cover was So Will I. I would say I think I've set the precedent now since recording Lion. I've set the precedent where I now have about 30 background vocals for every single song that I do, and it's not to brag about it, it's just that I keep hearing things when I listen to the song and edit. So stay tuned after the cover video for Jacqui's Closet, where you get to hear all of my embarrassing moments in the recording, and there's some obvious hiccups in this cover video. The audio is great when it comes to the video itself and me, specifically my appearance. There were some things going on that I knew not what was happening, but I caught on eventually, and you will hear all about it in Jacqui's Closet. So you will hear me point out the obvious about my shame. So without further ado, everybody, give me just a minute to mute my mic, turn off my webcam, and swap on over to the music video. I really hope you're all blessed by this. A lot of heart goes into all of these. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And here, without further ado, is my music video.
God of creation, there at the start, before the beginning of time. With no point of reference, you spoke to the dark and fleshed out the wonder of light. And as you speak, 100 billion galaxies are born. every burning star, a single fire of grace. If creation sings your praises, so will I. God of your promise, you don't speak in vain, no syllable empty or void. No, for once you have spoken, all nature and signs follow the sound of your voice. And as you speak, 100 billion creatures catch your breath, evolving in pursuit of what you said. If it all reveals your nature so alive, I can see your heart in everything you say. Every painted sky, a canvas of your grace. If creation still obeys you, so will I. If the stars were made to worship, so will I. If the mountains bow in reverence, so will I. If the oceans roar your greatness, so will I. For if everything exists to lift you high, so will I. If the wind goes where you stand, so will I. If the rocks cry out in silence, so will I. If the sun of all the praises still falls shine, then we'll sing again 100 billion times. Whoa, God of salvation, you chased down my heart through all of my failure and pride. On a hill you created, light of the world, abandoned in darkness to die. And as you speak, 100 billion failures disappear. Where you lost your life so I could find it here. If you left the grave behind you, so I can see your heart in everything you've done. Every part designed in a work of art called love. If you gladly chose surrender, so will I can see your heart 8 billion different ways. Every precious one, a child you died to save. If you gave your life to love them, so will I. Like you would again 100 billion times. But what measure could amount to your desire? You're the one who never leaves the one behind.
Hey everybody, welcome to welcome to Jacqui's Closet, episode number 7. You are in my closet. This is where all the recording, editing, all that magic happens. When I go live, I'm in here, as you can see, when we do these live shows. Are you wondering whose awesome face this is? I was donated a Cricut machine, and me and my husband's website just went live this past Sunday, theallsbrookfamily.com. I will eventually be making these earrings in bulk and selling them. This is our logo. I'll also be doing that with Jingle Jacqui. I'm so excited to have a shop being included in everything that I do. Thank you so much to the person who donated this stuff to me and believed in me. I appreciate you and love you so much. Moving forward, this week's song was So Will I by Hillsong. I don't know why I went blank there. This actually is one of my favorite worship songs. I think if you just watched it, you can probably understand why this is anyone's favorite who actually appreciates the artistry and like the poetic license that the writers of this song had taken. One of the things that I absolutely love about this song is, since it is very creative and artsy and poetic, I can put in a lot of ethereal sounds in the background vocals, which was so much fun. Like in that first chorus in the background, you hear the What was really hard for me to get was after that little round of that, you go into lots of fun. And oh my goodness, it's kind of funny to think about, but like when I do the choir vocals on the word born, oh my gosh, like I was really happy with the way it sounded, but it is kind of funny the shapes you have to do with your face to hit certain notes or to have it make a certain sound. So you know you're doing the school choir boys like born. So much fun. All the fun stuff I get to do in my closet, all in the lonesome solitude of myself, which is why I get to bring you in and share it with you. Another thing that I wanted to point out, I'm going to just point out the obvious things that made my heart drop. Ladies, you know when you do your makeup and like it runs and you go about your day not even knowing that it has run. You get home and you look in your mirror and like, oh no, all day long. Guys, maybe when you use the bathroom and toilet paper is stuck to the bottom of your foot, shoe, coming out of your pants. I don't know, hopefully no one's had it coming out of their pants. That sounds awful. So this totally happened to me while recording this video. In the beginning, I had a major, I pointed it out, okay, because I like to point out the obvious. I had a major loop just sticking out of one of my mini buns. It was so bad. And between my take 1 and take 2 with my guitar, I record in sections. That way I can be organized when I'm editing. So I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh man. But you know what? In my head, it was too late. I don't know if you want to call it laziness or I just don't care enough to go back and fix it. But I mean, I guess there's just no dignity over here. There's that's going on. But I fixed it by the time recording moved on. Also, oh my gosh, my liner. I didn't do my eyeshadow for the video. I just did my eyeliner. So you see it crease. Oh my gosh, it's so bad in the whole video. The whole entire video. So for those of you, I mean, if you watched it, you saw it. It is extremely obvious. I apologize. It's there, and hopefully you can worship through it. I know God saw my heart. By the time I finish with all of that, it's done. I'm moving on. I'm ready to edit. The whole process takes quite some time, so I wasn't going to fix it. Those are 2 fun things right there. I've been incorporating lyrics lately into the video, which is a learning curve for me. The beginning versus the end, you can see the learning curve as the video progresses, where my timing gets more on point near the end of the song. I'm still going through learning curves, but each week I'm bringing something a little bit better than the week prior. So I'm very proud of that part, at least. At church this past Sunday, we were in Galatians chapter 5, verses 1 through 15, I believe. Let me pull this up before I mar it up. So in Galatians 5, Paul is calling out people who are turning to man-made efforts and religion instead of a faith and love relationship in Jesus Christ, who died on the cross for our sins. So when people were saying you need to be circumcised in addition to salvation, and that's how you know you're saved, Paul was saying, no, that's not how this goes, and that's not what saves you. So he said, when we place our faith in Christ Jesus, there is no benefit in being circumcised or being uncircumcised. What is important is faith expressing itself in love. Faith expressing itself in love. That is a huge manifestation of knowing who God is and having a walk with God and having fruit of the Spirit is love. How much do you love people? And remember, love is not telling them what they want to hear. God is love. So his standard, love falls in line with his standards of how to treat people. This song expresses that so well, in my opinion. Oh my gosh, it's a journey. The song is a journey, going from creation all the way into how we're formed, all the way into how Jesus died on the cross for us, and the great expression of love that he has displayed for us. Oh my gosh. My goal in this song, in particular, in covering it, was to draw out those ethereal, dream-like angles to kind of highlight that love feeling, just a sense of beauty and love throughout all of that. Love you so much. As usual, check out my website, jinglejacqui.com. You can see the rest of my work there. There are lots of covers up there at this rate. Every single Thursday, I go live on Facebook and on my YouTube channel. So please subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Facebook, get me on TikTok and Instagram. I've got lots of different things going on all 4 of those channels. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great week. I'm going to hand it over to myself if you're watching live right now. So, Jacqui, take us away.
Subscribe to me. Won't you subscribe? Won't you subscribe to me? Won't you subscribe? Help feed my family. My kids need to eat. Won't you subscribe to me?
All right, guys, so thank you so much for watching the video. I know I've had some rough beginnings. You got to see my vulnerable expressions of frustration with my liner running, which Paul Blask, thank you for relating to me. Paul Blask, comment of the night. He said, I hate when my makeup runs. You know, Paul, I meant to tell you the other day when that was happening. Brian Burke, thank you so much for tuning in and saying hi. I miss you and Lori so much. The girls still talk about your ferrets often. I would say at least once a week. And that you have left a mark on our whole entire family. Thank you so much. We love you, the whole Burke family. We also, Aubrey Gamble wrote so beautiful. Thank you, Aubrey. I know you can probably appreciate those choir vocals with the born. Oh, all the things you have to do. Yo, Joe Moretta and Lenny, yay! Lenny's in here, and Joe Moretta wrapping it up, man, always on point, coming as I'm doing the closing spiel over here. But thank you so much for watching So Will I. If you missed the actual release of it tonight, it does go out Friday afternoon, tomorrow afternoon at 12 p.m. on my YouTube channel and on my website, jinglejacqui.com. So this is actually a pre-release, and all of my patrons, which patrons are people who send me monthly support as low as $5 a month, and it can go up higher. Patrons get it an additional day early. So Wednesday nights, patrons get the first release of this video. Thursday night, everyone who joins me live gets to see it. Second release, and then the third official release where it's on the World Wide Web for absolutely everybody on YouTube and on my website, jinglejacqui.com. It's Friday afternoons at 12 p.m. So please go to my channel, my YouTube channel, and subscribe. My goal is to get 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours, and I could start making money on YouTube by having a video channel, which is awesome. But in the meantime, I do have my Patreon account or you can donate through PayPal on my website, jinglejacqui.com, if this is something that you're blessed by. But every single Thursday, I do go live with my newest cover. I am still figuring out what next week's is going to be. It is one of 2 songs. And I guess since you're live with me right now, those who are still watching, love the choir vocals. Thank you, Sarah. See, all you classically trained people who do things the right way can appreciate the choir vocals in there, because everything else I do, I know I really need to work on the technique a little bit better, and it might drive some vocal people who know that stuff a little bit crazy. But yeah, gosh, where was I headed with this? Me and my husband did release our own website, thealsbrookfamily.com. Right now, there is one blog post up. It's basically a family blog covering blended family situations, legal frustrations, different forms of abuse, different topics of mental health, and the different routes that my husband and I both cover together and separately. So for those of, oh, Melissa, thank you for pointing out my earrings. I did cover this already. This is the logo for our Allsbrook family website. And I was donated a Cricut machine. So with my business, I will be setting up a shop soon. However, people who sign up as my patrons will be getting personalized gifts from me as time goes on. And I'm very excited to be adding that into my business at jinglejacqui.com and theallsbrookfamily.com. Our first blog post that went up was on Sunday at theallsbrookfamily.com, and my husband wrote it, and it was talking about, so you think you've healed from trauma. So between the two of us, we have a lot of storytelling to share, and it's not for any other reason other than helping other people. Most Christians who suffer with mental health issues, trauma issues, or even blended family, divorce, remarriage, all of that stuff, or stepchildren, foster children, adopted children. A lot of Christians, that's kind of more of a taboo way of living. It's not normalized kind of in the Christian circle. And my husband and I have a strong, passionate desire to normalize the discussion of these topics and the things that people don't want to talk about, or it just ends up falling under the cracks, or people are just meant, not all churches. I am a big lover of church, but many churches are just ill-equipped to handle the hurts of people who are going through, like for me, I struggle with depression, and it was at the point where it was life crippling. So this is something I've struggled with for a very long time. This is nothing new, and it comes and goes in waves, and I've been doing pretty decent. Did you reverse those earrings? Hold on, did I reverse them? What do you mean, did I reverse them? I actually don't understand your question, but I want to know what you mean. I mean, I could swap them if that's what you mean, and I could put Jeremiah on my left. But either way, that is the heart behind our blog. That has nothing to do with the Jingle Jacqui live show, but that is my husband, and it's also our website. So I highly recommend you go check out that website, theallsbrookfamily.com. And then for me, jinglejacqui.com. One cool feature that a lot of people don't know about that I do have on my website is way back when I used to have a business called You've Been Jingled, and I would send personalized birthday texts to people or texts for different occasions. It would be a 30-second jingle with your loved one's name in it. I am doing that again, and that's on my website, jinglejacqui.com. Everything's reversed on here, right there. Go to jinglejacqui.com and go to the send a jingles portion. And it's pretty cool because I now do it with a graphic image, and it's a video text that is sent to your loved one with their name in it. And the songs are ridiculous, to be quite honest with you. Jeremiah was on the left. Oh, yeah, well, it looks like that because it's mirrored right now. But I mean, is it important to you? I mean, I could swap them right now if this is important to you, Paul. I'm seeing that Paul's bothered by the order of these earrings, so let's do a little swappy doodle do. So proud of you, Boo, making all the moves. Thank you, Lenny. I appreciate that. Jeremiah, compared to Jackie's closet, yes, it's reversed. Those were also the first version of... Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, got it. Yes, the earrings in Jackie's closet were different than these ones. I'm reversing everything right now because I'm looking at a mirror imaged screen, so I can't put this on properly. There we go. Oh, this one, it hangs on a little bit of a tilt, and that's on purpose. But yeah, my Send a Jingles are live on my website. Right now, there are 3 birthday jingles, and they are so much fun. Like I said, I re-record it with your loved one's name in it, and I get a graphic going, and it gets sent on your behalf by me. So it shows up on people's phones on the date that you ask for it. So it's very cool. jinglejacqui.com. Go to the Send a Jingle portion on there. So I did get one question in this week. I forgot to ask throughout the week, so it was a little bit late. But the one question I got, are Care Bears just magically enhanced, emotionally intelligent Ewoks? So I can give like an elaborated answer, or I can just be really boring and say no. So I'm sorry to the person who sent me that question, who probably believes that they are. I have a feeling that it has a little bit of an angle at it, so whoever said that obviously thinks that is a possibility. I would say a Care Bear is a Care Bear, and they are magical and fluffy and wonderful and full of life beyond measure. That is 100% a Jacqui question. Believe it or not, I did not make it up, but it is a good one to ask me. But also I'm not very familiar with Ewoks, you guys. I had to be quite honest with you. So the Star Wars thing, I I'm starting to watch it over again now that I'm married to a super nerd. And yeah, we're getting the girls into it. So maybe as I see what Ewoks do and say and breed or breathe, maybe my opinion on that will change. But I think that concludes tonight's Jingle Jacqui live show. Remember, this is every Thursday at 8 p.m. I have a new cover video that goes out. Check out my YouTube channel tomorrow at 12 to see tonight's cover of So Will I. It'll also be on my website. But you can see the rest of all of my covers and some originals of mine on my website and at my YouTube channel. And you can also sign up to be one of my patrons through my website. So you can see all that stuff. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Perfectly complements the forever image of you dressed in a gorilla suit. Oh my gosh. Why can't I open that whole entire comment? I want to read the whole thing. It cuts off at suit. The reference of that comment, if you look at my Facebook profile pictures, it's actually still there. Me dressed in a gorilla suit. And that was my profile image for probably a year or two. I used to have like 20 costumes just for fun as an adult, and my adult friends would come over and us adults would dress up in these costumes. And I'm not talking like skanky Halloween costumes that are way short and way low. No, I'm talking about like full on clown costumes. As the Christian adult that I've always been, MySpace era, yes, 100%, but it is still one of my Facebook profile pictures. I'll put it up next week, actually. Maybe I should find some of these photo shoots and put it up. Well, you guys submit any questions that you have. You can message me here on Facebook, go to my website, message me there, go to my YouTube, comment, all the things. You can do the things, and I will gladly answer live all the Q&As. This is so much fun. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next Thursday and throughout the week.